the Avalanche blockchain is booming, but what's this AVX token, right? Because even though it's skyrocketed, right now it's the 13th biggest cryptocurrency and ranked by CoinMarketCap, most people I know still have not even used or transacted or basically profited on the Avalanche platform. And I don't mean that maybe you didn't either smartly or luckily buy the Avalanche token before it pumped like crazy. But I bring this up because, well, my name is Vosk. I make crypto videos full time, I mine full time, and I crypto full time, right? And sure, the coolest thing about me is my dog, my Shiba Inu. I ain't talking the SHIB token, I'm talking about the beautiful pup tails. But seriously, Avalanche is a platform. It's made for making money, lending coins, staking, farming, everything that makes DeFi, decentralized finance, interesting, everything that makes Ethereum interesting, aside from Ethereum's outrageous and atrocious gas fees. And there's some pretty interesting and just quite simply lucrative opportunities on the Avalanche blockchain, which is what we're going to be looking at today. So my name is Vosker on the Vosker on YouTube. Make sure to slap that subscribe button. Let's jump into another crazy crypto video. So you want to earn passive income mining crypto, but did you know that there's a ton of scammers selling ASIC miners? Yeah, which is the best way to earn passive income with cryptocurrency. Luckily, there's Compass, who not only sell ASIC miners, but they'll also connect you with co-location facilities, basically mining farms that will host your miners for you, and you just earn the rewards. Learn more about mining Bitcoin with Compass with the link in the video description below. Passive income and earning money with crypto is really what drew me into it, right? And that was originally crypto mining. But as cryptocurrency evolved, as these new opportunities became available, DeFi, decentralized finance, became so incredibly interesting. And MetaMask is really kind of like your gateway application to that. But a key takeaway here is that MetaMask supports multiple blockchains. So today we're going to be looking at, again, setting up MetaMask for Avalanche and some interesting, unique opportunities that are presenting themselves there. So I'll recap the basics real quick. You need to have MetaMask set up. You can install it in any Chromium-based browser like Google Chrome, Brave, Opera. They also have an app, like a mobile app, so you can just download the MetaMask app and roll with that. You open it up in the web store. From there, you add it to your browser. Pretty simple and straightforward from there. What you're going to do, if I just scroll along to a shameless plug, our previous MetaMask guide. Man, that's not a good face for me. There we go. So you set up, you click, get it set up, and from there it's gonna basically give you a backup phrase, and you have to keep that backup phrase safe. Write it down, keep it safe. You need it, you lose everything. There's no recovery email like, hey, I lost my secret phrase. Can I have my coins and money back? Nah, bruh, that shit's gone.
And it's gone.
So whenever you sign out, you gotta sign, or you first time logging in, you sign in. And from there, whoosh, go ahead and just don't just mindlessly approve things like that, by the way. Once you get all set up and logged in, you're going to have this. You get a full screen view by just clicking expand view, and that'll bring you to this page. You'll notice that I have multiple blockchains. I also have an address here. It generates your address. It gives you options for more addresses as well, basically different accounts. Initially, you just start on Ethereum. That's fine. But you can add other blockchains. Like I have plenty on here that all provide me unique money-making opportunities, or have fun, or get NFTs, or there's 100 reasons why you can do all this stuff. So I have Avalanche Mainnet C-Chain in there. And I'm going to show you the proper way. I'm going to show you the easy way too. So I'll drop the support link down in the video description below, and you just copy and paste this info in there. All you do is you go in here, you go down, custom RPC, and you click. But remember, if you go to click off, you're going to lose that. That's why you always want to do the expand view in here. It keeps it pulled up. So you can do that. You basically copy and paste the information. And now you're set up to, you go down, you click on this. Or whatever other blockchain you want to transact with. And from there, you're set up to deal with the Avalanche blockchain. But you need AVAX tokens. So Avalanche tokens. Like on Ethereum, you're burning Ethereum with your transactions. But that's not the case when you're on different blockchains. So if I'm on the Phantom blockchain, I need FTM. If I'm on the Avalanche blockchain, I need AVAX. If I'm on the Binance Smart Chain, I need BNB. So where do you get that, right? how do you start? So what you're dealing with here is, when you start transacting with Ethereum, you buy Ethereum somewhere and you send it to your address. Traditionally, people just buy on a centralized exchange and they go from there, right? And that's simple and that makes sense. But some of these other altcoins are less available, not as easy to buy. Something like Ethereum that's, you can purchase that anywhere. Well, from there, shameless plug, if you can see my screen. Whoosh. From there, I use the Crypto.com app. Why? So Crypto.com lets me turn my fiat, my dirty dollars into crypto coins. They let me deposit any gains I've made from the Avalanche blockchain right into the app because it supports AVAX on the Avalanche blockchain, the Avalanche C-chain blockchain, which, to be clear, basically that's what you're going to do all the DeFi stuff on. Like the C-chain is more or less an Ethereum clone, they like to put it simply, right? And Avalanche is also on the Binance Smart Chain, and the Crypto.com app supports that. So I'm serious. I use it. It's fantastic. It's great. It's helpful. It helps me access more coins, especially as a U.S. citizen. It helps me make money. And if you use our link, you get $25 for free if you complete the sign-up bonus. That's all I'll say about it. But it's a serious thing. Like, how do you get started? Where do you get these initial coins from? How do you get your capital into this? There's decentralized bridges and stuff like that. But if you come from Ethereum, you're going to pay some massive gas fees.
Larry, what the hell are you doing? Larry, you can't just... Oh.
But so for me personally, that's what I do. So now you're set up. You got your coins in there. You got your wallet set up. You're good to go. So then we end up at TraderJoeXYZ.com. And I swear that is one of the most scammy, non-scammy sounding websites I've ever seen, heard of, read, whatever. I thought it was a scam when I initially heard about it. Because who wouldn't? And then we take the marketing, right? We get a blocky lumberjack with green laser eyes and a duck. Or a little chick. I don't know, but the fact of the matter is that they're the real deal, and they're actually very popular in Avalanche. To take their headline here, they're the one-stop shop, decentralized trading on Avalanche. So what they are, they're a decentralized exchange, and more. So let's run through the basics. If any platform does well, it succeeds, well, then their native token takes off and does well. For example, the Joe token, which is, well, the token for Trader Joe, which you would expect to maybe see Joe Swap. And if I was thinking Joe Swap, I'd be thinking a coffee icon, like give me a cup of Joe. But what the hell do I know? I'm just one of those YouTuber losers, right? So they have pools. With pools, you can basically provide liquidity and you'll be rewarded for it. There's also farms, which is kind of like an advanced form or incentivized form of pooling, or basically, putting your coins into these liquidity pools so people can effectively make trades without huge slippage and being rewarded and incentivized for it. For example, stake in double reward farms to earn Joe plus bonus AVAX rewards. And I guess I kind of skimmed a little bit right there. I should explain what I'm doing. So let's say we want some USDC, and then the .e is just basically saying it's on this chain. So let's just say we want $1. Which, you could never do that on Ethereum because it would cost you $100 just to make this trade. Just remember that. So I put in the amount I want. It gives me the estimate. MetaMask says, hey, do you want to do this? And I make sure basically I'm just doing a basic transaction here. I'm like, yeah. And then it's sent and it's on the way. From there, the transaction is pending. The Avalanche blockchain is not super cheap, but it's incredibly cheap compared to Ethereum. And it's pretty quick. As you'll notice, I'm talking there, and that just goes and completes, and it's fantastic. How much have I spent on 536 transactions on Ethereum? Oh, great question. Over $21,000. That's nothing short of ridiculous. So Zap's a pretty cool function, and I'm not talking about Zappify, by the way. One-click convert tokens to LP tokens. Okay, so they say only use small amounts and stuff like that, whatever. So what we have here, I've got my one USDC coin, and let's say I want to put it in this pairing here. So I'll put the max amount I have. You have to approve. When you're not dealing with just the native token, for example, in this case, AVAX or the Avalanche coin, you have to approve that Trader Joe XYZ, a smart contract, a decentralized application, can spend it. Make sure you trust the site. You're on a wrong site, somebody's spoofing them, say like Trader Joe XYZ dot something else. Well, if you approve this, that means they can spend your coins. And the scam sites, what they do is basically try to get you to somehow give you them their approval. You're not paying attention. You click it, and then they siphon all those coins right out of your wallet. You can revoke permissions, by the way, if you make a mistake or something, but that'll only prevent further loss. It won't get your money back. There's no refund, credit card claim in cryptocurrency. For better and worse. So with that, basically the transactions pending you saw, it only cost 9 cents. Again, super cheap compared to Ethereum, but still a little bit expensive in my opinion. Once you're providing liquidity or you have stakeable tokens, it's very easy, right? So you saw me buy one Joe token. I can click over here and stake it. And if I do that, I'll earn 27% interest rate over the next year. It's huge rewards, right? It's nothing crazy. That's like not a DeFi degen return. But if you're bullish on the project, why wouldn't you have the tokens? And if, again, you're bullish, why wouldn't you be staking them? Understand when you interact with all this stuff, for example, Trader Joe XYZ, and you stake your coins and you put your coins into liquidity pairings on their decentralized exchange or their DEX, or some people call it AMM. It's an automated market maker, right? You're giving them your coins. Just make sure that you understand that. And it's the same thing when you lend your coins. So I'm lending out some AVAX coins. Got a deposit APY of 7.18%. Sweet. And you can put as much or as little as you want in here. Their interest rates are really high. And again, it's pretty cheap to interact, right? So 9 cents to approve, and then I have another transaction fee after that. But to approve and get your coins into, say, Aave on the Ethereum blockchain, it's going to cost you hundreds of dollars. That's why Aave is now supporting even the Avalanche blockchain, which will really lend to the success of early movers here on the Avalanche blockchain. So you're doing all this stuff. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, basically you get coins, you trade, click, you get them, and you can farm them or pool them if you want to. I just want to keep this as like a brief overview. I don't want to get too extensive in this video. So that's kind of the basics of how to get started with all of this. What's really fun, again, is that these transactions aren't ridiculous on the Ethereum. And that's exactly why projects we've talked about before, and I'll talk about them again, like More, the over-collateralized stablecoin, as well as Wheat, which is my favorite yield farm and launched on the Binance Smart Chain. We have a full video guide on Wheat, how to yield farm, and Binance Smart Chain. And we actually recently covered More. So, full disclaimer here, Growth DeFi supported the channel and all that. But it's super cool because what Growth DeFi does is they basically focus on helping you make money with your money. That's like if you dumb down what they do, that's it. So they have Wheat. It's a yield farm. They have vaults. And they had their vaults audited by Consensus. And if you don't know, their audits were previously $100,000 and they're even more expensive now. 6 figures on an audit. The market cap wasn't even $1 million for Wheat, their native token for their platform here, when that happened. So just keep that in mind. Basically, they incentivize you to participate. Like, you farm the Wheat token, 50% returns. You also get paid out in other tokens you're farming here. They have a insane return rate here of More and BUSD. Those are 2 stablecoins. Their new stablecoin that they have launched, and BUSD, or the Binance dollar, 200% annually. Do you understand how absolutely ridiculously insane that is? That's you're farming stablecoins. They're supposed to peg at about $1. Obviously, there's risks involved. This is not financial advice. Coins can blow up. That's why there are interesting interest rates. You see what I did there? I mean, I'm really excited for this. But why? Why am I bringing this up when we've been talking about Avalanche this whole time? Oh, great question, my friends. That's because Growth DeFi is about to launch on Avalanche. And they're going to have More on there with Trader Joe tokens and LPs, or liquidity providers, or liquidity provider positions, including staked Joe leverage farming. But wait, Billy Mays said there's more. Okay, Wheat farming, farm high APY or interest rate, grow Wheat and More. And they're going to create a bridge between the Binance Smart Chain and Avalanche, bringing Grow between those 2 different blockchains. Pop! On top of that, this brings More, the over-collateralized stablecoin, and their unique self-repaying loans to the Avalanche blockchain. So this is fun. This is interesting. We got a rare PP right here, or a Pepe, whatever you want to call them on the internet. Those are all the rays. You know that they bought ad space with these in New York City right now. Like we're living in a crazy era. It's pretty fun, pretty exciting. But yeah, so I'm super stoked for this. And look, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not trying to FOMO. I'm not trying to shill or whatever. But basically, what they're doing is launching a small amount of wheat on this blockchain, on the Avalanche blockchain, and there's not a bridge set up to bring the Binance Smart Chain wheat over yet. So there's going to be scarcity. The interest rates should be high, so there should be potentially huge rewards here and not a lot of tokens to get at those rewards. What that would do will spike the wheat price on the Avalanche blockchain. This could in turn also skyrocket wheat on the Binance Smart Chain. It's not guaranteed, and it's not always that simple, but hey, we'll see. And if it works out, don't say I didn't tell you. And if it doesn't work out, don't say I didn't say not financial advice. And above all, I'm not telling you to do it. You do whatever you want to do with your money. I'm just here to have fun, make third-party reviews and tutorials, and bring you the info and just give you an insight on what all the crazy stuff I'm doing. Because I understand what I do when I crypto. I risk, I have fun, I make money. Sometimes I lose money. And I collect sweet NFTs. I like digital artwork, like all of the nerds, right? So if you enjoyed this video at all, please make sure to slap that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below. I will see you on the next one.